So Jose, how you doing?
Doing great, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So Jose, by when I started my interview channel, your name was actually in my mind because I thought you'd be a very interesting interview.
Okay. Yeah,
Obviously,
you got me in a very interesting moment right now.
is it? What you doing?
No, talking about like in my life in general.
Is it?
Nothing. Just yeah. You get as we go on with this interview, I'll let you know what's going on.
Okay, calm, bro. So you've had your ups and downs in your career. What's your plans for the future, and is fighting included?
I mean, I am on the fence about this whole fighting.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm 34 years old, and it's like I've never caught a break. All of my fights have been like very challenging fights. Also, training camps has been very challenging and just something that I feel like I've done all that I can do. You know,
Mm,
there's no secrets to this. I put in my time, I put in my work, but it's like maybe it's just not what, let's say, the big leagues are looking for.
mm,
Yeah, I have one great win over Usman, but to me, it really doesn't really mean much. It's a nice little feather in my hat, but I'm nowhere near that level, and I'm very honest with myself and just look and seeking just to be as authentic and truth as I can. Like people were constantly hyping me up, telling me that I should never give up, blah blah blah. But you know that's good. I mean, I'm glad that I bring that up in people. But I'm in the place right now where it's like I don't see anything happening with this fighting career as a dream or as a way to monetize and to provide. Ultimately that's what it was for. It was a dream that turned into something that I could provide, keep my family food on the table with, and then it became something that I got to do because everybody wants me to do it now. And it's like because I'm an inspiration, because of one because of a fight that, like, that I won, that the other guy ended up actually taking it to the next level.
mm.
And it's well deserved. Nothing but respect, dude. And I've come a long way. I mean, I tried to hype up the fight. I don't know. I'm not that good of a hype person then. Like, and maybe I just don't have the persona or the personality that appeals to the way Colby Covington likes to say it, the circus show. I might not sell. So,
Mm.
right now I'm in a place where, like, yeah, I'm still signed with First Round Management. I haven't told them I'm thinking about retiring. Because like I just told you earlier, I'm on the fence about it, man. Like, because I do love fighting. I like competing. It doesn't matter about the money to me, actually.
Mm.
I've never lacked, financially in anything. Like, I consider myself wealthy,
Mm.
to standards when I compare myself to people around the world, to people from my parents' home country. So, like, I have everything, I'm not missing anything. I don't have, like, let's say the status as my brother, but I'm still related to him, and that's pretty cool.
Mm.
And yeah, man, like that's where I'm at right now. Like that's why, like, when you wanted to have this interview with me, I don't mind talking. It's like the first time I'm actually talking to somebody like this about. Before, I was always like talking about my fight career, making it very like, oh, it's all about like what I want to do next and who I'm gonna fight next. And ultimately, I don't know. They told me I might fight in Combate Global now, or I might fight in George Masvidal's bare knuckle MMA. So, I got a few avenues in there if I want to take a fight. But honestly, if the money is not right, I don't see why I'm gonna like pursue that, while risking my health.
Mm.
Like my father always told me, try to monetize out of this, try to make money out of this. If it's not gonna make you money, then why are you gonna risk your health over it? And we can all go philosophical and say, oh, it's for the glory, it's for my legacy. But you know what I mean? My legacy is gonna go to shit if something crazy happens to me, which in my 26 fights, I'm very thankful, man, compared to my contemporaries, that I'm as healthy as I am today. You know,
Mm.
I had some hard ass fights, and I'm very thankful for all of my experiences. Right now I'm working at TJ Maxx Home Goods. I'm just doing, like, unloading trucks. I work the furniture section, and I'm happy with that. And everybody around me is always telling me the same thing. Dude, why are you here? why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you this? Like, cause you like, I feel like you don't know how defeated I am. Like, you guys see me as something to look up to, but like deep down inside, I feel broken, dog. Like, I'm not here to fucking like talk and make people feel sorry for me or anything, but it's like, honestly, like, I have people call me fake. I have people say I'm a loser. I have people say a bunch of shit and things that are like, I just know it's not true. And I just know it's probably, reflections of within themselves, just want to like, put it on top of me so that they can project it onto me. And, like, it just sucks. Sometimes it's your own family, it's your close friends, and it just hurts. So like, I'm in a place right now of extreme loneliness. Like, I literally am not fucking with nobody. I don't fuck with any gyms. I stopped going to freedom fighters. I stopped training in my brother's gym. I stopped training. I just don't feel like I belong anywhere. Like, everybody, it's like either I have some kind of crazy curse that everybody's jealous of me about, or like literally maybe I have problems. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like, I can't self-diagnose me, but it's usually people with problems that want to diagnose me that I have like narcissism and I'm autistic and all kinds of stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, and then everybody has the nerve to come to me and ask me for advice. And it's like, when I give them the advice that I think it is, it's not what they want to hear unless it's something they want to hear. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, completely. And what you said there is very interesting. That you said you're in a place in your career where you don't know what you want to do really. So, do you feel you still have anything to give in MMA?
Bro, if you can just watch my fights, man. Dude, I've done shit that's like they haven't even seen in the UFC yet. Like, I got, man, I'm pretty, I think about my record. I'm like, I have a lot of submission. Can you go into a cage fight and submit your opponent? You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people can, but I did that shit 12, 13 times. Like, out of my victories, like, out of all my victories, I finished my fights. I feel like there's still something there's something missing that I can give, but hey, I have no doubt that there's actually somebody else out there that's going to do it or do it better than me. Because, I noticed that like, sometimes I think and feel some things without even saying nothing. And it's like, we're all connected in this like crazy, like conscious connection where like I start seeing everybody in the UFCs talking about it or bringing it up to their attention as well, about certain subjects and certain things that are going on in the world or within the reality, within the conscious reality. And I was like, I'm amazed by that. Like, sometimes I feel like I do still give, even though I'm like not seen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm understanding where you're going with it.
Yeah, man. It's like, I do give. I'm still giving. Even if you don't like see me doing shit, like, there's still, I might be thinking and feeling something that's like, sparking somebody else's like mind across the country, across the world, or they could be doing the same for me. I mean, like, I'm getting inspiration, etherically through other people and stuff. I'm having those kind of like beliefs as well. I'm starting to feel it because I see it. I'm seeing the proof within like interviews and when people speak after the fights or when people do something during the fight. I'm like, oh man, I noticed that. That's something that like I've been working on myself. This person did it better and I can appreciate it. Caceres Usman is doing everything. You know what I mean? Like, that guy got all my respect, the way he is as a father, the way he is as an athlete, the way he is as a champion. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, why don't you fight him again and stuff? And I try to like entertain that, but then I think about it, man. I'm like, why do I want to fight somebody that's exactly like me? We might not be on the same, like, let's say, tier in the career, but we have success in life, like that's very comparable. Like, it's just maybe not in financial like measurements or in career status, but like we're the same kind of person, man. We come from a father, we have mothers, we got sisters and brothers and wives and daughters. And the way you treat those people shows me so much about you that like I don't even have to meet you anymore. Like, I already know you're the man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to prove anything to you. Okay, I beat you in a fight, bro, but it was a competition that like anybody could have won. But I'm so glad that you took that loss, that one that I gave you, and he took it to the next level, man, because I come to find out later on that I'm actually part Nigerian myself.
Is it?
Yeah, me and my brother, my entire family.
That's sick. Two
So it's
Nigerian
like,
nightmares, you and Usman.
yeah, yeah, but I'm not a Nigerian in my nightmare, bro. I'm just Jose, dog. Just Jose. I have many names, but I'm just one guy with a dream.
And hopefully you find what you're looking for. So anyway, current number one contender as well. You know the thing of you I found very interesting. It's on your record. Obviously you beat Usman, but everyone knows you beat Usman. You're the only man to give him a defeat. But you've also fought Colby Covington, Nico Price, Sabah Homasi. You fought so many good people. And I'm generally the reason I wanted to interview you is because I actually respect it so much. How you stepped in there and you fought every single time against all these killers.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that, bro. Like, I was never the kind of fighter that turned down the fight. You know, I always been like up for the biggest challenge. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, yo, the belt. Let me fight for the belt. You know what I mean? Like let me just go to the top. I don't care if I lose. You know, it never mattered to me about my record. To me, it was just like, as long as you don't give up, you don't lose. You know, and I know that all my fights, even if I lost, I never gave up. And I can guarantee that anybody that's ever told you, even if they did beat me quick or they beat me, they took all the rounds, I was a fucking hard ass fight coming up and to the fight and then the end of the fight. I never fucking was just like I never pushed myself. I'm never a pushover. I know that. Like I come into fight. I love fighting as a competition, as a way to like express myself, you know, my self-defense, the things that like the reason why I got into mixed martial arts because I wanted to know something that was for self-defense. I was getting bullied in school. You know, a lot of these fighters get bullied in school, but I was specifically getting bullied because of like racist things, you know? And I had no idea, you believe it or not, in Miami, Florida, there's a lot of racism still, you know, and it's ridiculous, but it's still there for whatever fucking reason, taught by the parents before them. But, you know, like I didn't want to be a victim anymore. I got choked out, never want to feel like a victim, got into wrestling, learned some wrestling, got into jiu-jitsu, learned some jiu-jitsu, and never was fucked with again. You know, then I started looking for the fight. I wanted to see how much knowledge have I obtained, you know what I mean, to fucking pursue this. You know what I mean? I'm competitive, bro. And I'm super competitive. And my brother was somebody that inspired me to keep going. When he made it into the UFC, I was just like, damn, I didn't even know kids like us could make it. You know, like that to me just made, that's why I don't want to stop because I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like my dad used to be the one telling us like, kids like you don't make it. There's kids out there that are American, more American than you that are going to fucking get put on the spotlight. You know, and it's like, damn, bro, you know what I mean? I really was just settling. And you could say now that I'm settling, but I don't know, bro. I'm in a, like I said, in a very special place right now. And you're getting a very special interview hearing this for the first time. You know, like no, I haven't spoken with anybody in months.
I appreciate that very much. And as well, I believe you seem to have a lot more to give because like your brother Alex, your records are quite similar. You both gone through like down patches in your career. I think you're on a 2-fight losing streak. Am I correct?
Yeah.
But I think you've been on them before and you haven't quit. I believe you obviously have something left to give. You don't look like shot, if you get what I'm saying. Your body, you look fit, you look mentally there, you know, you obviously are going through something in your life. But it depends. If you enjoy it, you should do it. In my personal
man,
opinion.
I have to find the right group to do it with, man. I was really hoping to do it with my brother, and everybody's like super surprised about that because that's something that like nobody really knows. Only the closest of our friends know. But it's like my brother doesn't want to work with me.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean,
Why not?
like, bro, apparently I don't know how to fight.
He said that to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's peak. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, bro. And he told me before that I should quit. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking quit. Because I don't like hearing that from my little brother, bro.
Well, right now in his career. So when did he say this to you?
Like not like probably like a month ago, bro, or 2 months ago.
Well, right now he's obviously on a 4-fight win streak, and
And I
he's
was
in.
helping his ass. I was in the gym.
So you've
And
helped
then I don't
them.
know how to fight. Apparently, I don't know how to fight, bro. I don't know how to train. I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to do shit, bro. And I've been kicked out of every gym, bro. And I'm just fucking stuck, dog. Like, I literally, like, this weight set is all you see right here in my bag in my backyard. That's all I got right now, man. Like, I'm not trying to fucking bullshit you, bro. Just these are my this is my training shit right now. This
Mm.
and this, you know.
Is that what you got?
That's all I got right now. And my bikes, you know
Mm.
what I mean? And that's about it, bro. Like, I'm just working, staying fit, and like I'm still willing to take the next fight, bro. Just because I know, like you're saying yourself, that I could still give something into this game.
Mm. Do you know what's interesting? When you said about the bare knuckle MMA, obviously
Yeah.
you've probably done everything in MMA, like fight wise.
Yeah.
Would that interest you?
It did. It actually interests me now because at this point, like where I feel so rejected right now, and I don't like feel like I have a place with anybody. Like I don't have a place in UFC. I don't have a place in any fucking promotion, bro. It doesn't matter. And it feels like nobody's really out to look fucking, you know, like like push this brand, I guess, if you per se, you know what I mean? Like if you want to say that, like nobody wants to push it. Everybody has they already have somebody they want to push. You know, even Masvidal got his guy, my brother got his guy, everybody got their guy they want to like bring up. But at this point, it feels like if they do offer me a bare knuckle fight, like I'm gonna fucking take it, man. Like just cause, you know, fuck them. That's why. Straight fuck them, man.
If you feel like doing it, you should do it. End of the day, because obviously you love fighting, as you said earlier, you love fighting. So if you're at this low point in your life, why not do what you enjoy most?
Yeah, and I'd rather go out doing that, bro.
Go out on your shield.
Yeah.
So Jose, I was gonna ask you something because we're
Ask
gonna wrap.
whatever you like, bro. Take your
Okay,
time.
I was gonna ask. So obviously your two former opponents, Usman, Covington, they're having a rematch. I just wanted to know your opinion on that fight.
Damn, bro. You know, and it's just like in that fight, if you don't fucking catch Kamaru early, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to go to work, bro, because that guy likes to outwork his peoples. You know, you better have something clever up your sleeve, but you gotta put him out. And he's a very hard guy to put out.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, like from the way I choked him, like the amount of energy I had to put into that choke, the only way I can tell you how much energy I expended is when I finally got the tap and when I got off of him, I couldn't walk.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, being dead ass. Couldn't
That's the
walk.
heart of the lion. He's got a heart of a lion, though, isn't he?
He got the heart of the lion, bro. He didn't want to tap, man. He was fighting that shit and he almost got out a few times. I just was in a position, you know, call it luck or call it that I fought my ass for it. You know what I mean? He was in a position where like he could have got out, but I was in a position where like I could just sink it in deeper.
So
And
50,
it was
50.
just because of position and the way the stars were aligned and everything of that day. That's all that it was. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing that like I just did a rear naked with a body triangle. Not every and he can and the difference between everybody that put that shit on, only two people was able to do this to me. Stand up on me. You know? Yeah, they can stand up because those are some strong motherfucking wrestlers. But then see, when I fought Usman, I just knew like, yes, he got his black belt. I know he's training with George Santiago, but like something about his like, and I guessed it, I guess, but I was like, he doesn't respect jiu-jitsu, bro.
Doesn't respect.
Like I'm looking at like the way he looks at me, and he sees that I'm probably like I have 3 submission wins and 3 losses in a row by like various ways. He was probably looking at my record and probably like, yeah, I'm just gonna wrestle Jose and then I'm gonna TKO him in ground and pound. Fuck his jujitsu. And then he slept on my jujitsu. He didn't know that I have this fucking great escape into an ankle lock that can threat the back. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that like, yeah, I trained with also George Santiago. I also trained with a bunch of black belts, you know what I mean? That fucking rolled with me every day.
Mm.
So to me, I was just like, that's where and like it was just like I had him beat the night before because I was just like already saying that like he doesn't respect me. I'm gonna catch him like this. I'm gonna take the fight this way, and I'm gonna catch him like this because he's gonna want to try to knock me out.
Mm.
So fuck him.
It's
And
a
that's what I
veteran
did.
move, isn't
I
it?
won the fight. Hey, I won the fight. But hey, he learned from that day. He said it in the interview himself where he's like, dude, I picked up that gi and he was in class, dog. And that's my nigga right there. That's Congress. You see? That's why I'm his son. That's why he's my son. Excuse me.
Well, Jose, I've got till what's the time for me right now? It's almost I've got till 10:50, which is 3 minutes. So I want to ask you, do you want anything to say to your fans out there?
If I have any fans left, yeah, man.
I'm a fan.
Yo, thank you so much for staying in tune to this life right here.
Mm.
You know, take everything that works and discard everything that doesn't work.
Mm.
You know, and apply it to your life and do it 10 times better than me, bro, because you guys are younger, you know, and you're the future.
Well, thank you, Jose. Respect. And do hope to have you after your next fight, if you have one. Hopefully, we can get you back on it
Yeah,
and have a
man.
talk and see where you are in your life at that point.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like fucking working for $10 an hour at TJ Maxx ain't cutting it, dog. So I'm gonna probably have to take a fight anyways just to make bread, bro.
Mm. Well, Jose,
Yeah.
make sure you kick that guy's ass next.
Damn right, bro. Get double checked.
Cool. Jose, I'm gonna talk to you in a bit. I'm gonna probably message you after this and say thank you. But you're a
Okay.
legend and keep on the grind.
All right,
Goodbye,
for
my
sure, man.
friend.
Thank you, brother. Goodbye.